Have you ever told yourself, I'll start tomorrow, but then you just don't? Like studying, exercising, or learning something new. You keep waiting for the right time. I used to think that if I wanted to change, I had to do something big. But honestly, that's not really how it works. It's small things, small habits repeated every day. That's why today I want to talk about small habits and how they can lead to big changes. At first, small habits don't seem important, but when you do them every day, they start to add up. Habits actually affect how our brain works. When we repeat something, it becomes easier and more automatic. There's a scientist from Stanford named Dr. B.J. Fogg. He created something called the tiny habits method. His idea is simple. You don't start big, but you start really small. Like doing 2 push-ups or learning just 1 word a day. He also explains that behavior happens when 3 things come together: motivation, ability, and a trigger. So if something is easy enough and you remind yourself to do it, you're more likely to actually do it. There's also science behind it. Our brain tries to save energy. So when we repeat something, it turns it into a habit. A part of the brain makes it automatic, so you don't even have to think about it anymore. Each time you do a small habit, your brain builds a path for it. And the more you repeat it, the stronger that path gets. Also, when you complete small goals, your brain releases dopamine, which makes you feel good, happy, and want to keep going. Studies even say it takes around 66 days average for a habit to become automatic. Another reason small habits work is because they're easy to start. Just like what I told you, doing 2 push-ups or learning 1 word a day, they're easy to start and simple. Even small things like preparing your environment and putting your books on your desk can help you stay consistent. I kind of experienced this myself when I was 10 years old. At that time, I wasn't really good in speaking English, and I was scared people would laugh at my accent and my grammar. One day, I went to the market and tried to ask a staff member where something was. But he couldn't understand me and just asked me back, "Excuse me, what did you just say?" I got so embarrassed that I just turned around and went home without trying again. When I got back home, I sat on a couch for an hour, thinking why I couldn't even say something simple. Well, it's a very simple thing, asking one simple question, but just like what I told you, I was very scared to ask a question. I remember thinking that I would never be able to talk to people properly again, not even friends, or when it actually mattered. But later on, I watched a video about Kobe Bryant. And Kobe Bryant is a legendary basketball player who played in NBA. And in fact, he's an American. The video was about when he was in Italy. When he was young, he lived in Italy with his dad. So he needed to learn Italian and practice himself. So he kept practiced and learned Italian. And later on, he tried to speak outside. And when he spoke what he practiced, the people started laughing at him and judging him. It's because his accent and pronunciation is very bad. And some people were raising him. Well, he felt bad and upset with this, but he never stopped practicing and improving. He kept practice what people say to him, and the result was later people stopped judging him and speak bad to him. After watching that video, I felt like maybe I don't need to be perfect at all. I just need to start and try first, and I give my best. So I started learning one word a day. Just one simple word like stand, talk, speak. So after 20 words, after 20 days, I knew 20 words. And if it felt too easy and want to learn more words, I tried 3 or 5 words in a day. When I got once better memorizing words, I also started practicing some English grammars. And I also tried to speak outside what I learned and what I practiced. Ask simple questions or talk to people, talk to my friends. When the time goes, I felt like I'm becoming better and feel more confident. So I continued this and keep repeating it until now. And I can say those small efforts and small habits helped me shape who I am today, here right now. Well, I'm not perfect right now, but I can say I'm way better than before. Like I can feel even more confident outside and speak more fluently than before. I also trust and believe myself all the time. So for me, it wasn't one big moment that changed everything. It was small habits and small practices, small things repeated every day. At first, when I tried to learn one word a day, it felt like nothing. Like I felt like I'm not becoming better. I felt like I'm just staying. But when I keep repeating it, I felt like I'm becoming better and more confident. And over time, it made a big difference, right? So if you are not confident and scared to start something, you don't have to do something big right away. You just start small and keep repeating it. Also, when you keep repeating it, you also make a lot of mistakes. But don't just blame yourself. You try to improve it. And you also need to be consistent. And what I mean by that is you cannot stop. You need to keep going. You need to keep practicing and improve it. So just remember, you're here to become better, not here to become worse and just stay. Let's become better together. Thank you for listening to my speech.